Hey, what's up, y'all? It's ArenaVincent back up in here exploring life like always. You know it's time for 2025 college football playoff round one predictions. Yes, it is that time. It's for the 2025 college football season, even though I think the national championship game does get played in 2026, but it's for 2025 season. Anyway, too much technicalities, right? But anyway, my opinion before I get the games, there is one game today, December 19th, and three games on December 20th to wrap up round one of the college football playoffs. So before I give you my picks, my opinion on the whole thing, I still think it is a 12-team bracket. I still think they got it wrong. I still think all conferences should have a if their championship should go to the playoffs. I know a lot of people don't like that. That would be a 16-team bracket almost, because then you can have, at-large bids. There's nothing wrong with that. But, it costs money. It's college football. And remember, college, even though the players are getting paid now, it's still academic first, I guess. So it's still schooling and all that. So it is what it is, but that's my opinion. Just to end it all, I know there's going to be people that saying, like, the weaker conferences that have college football teams in Division I, they won't be able to match, money, talent, and all that. But it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I think they should be given a chance. But it is what it is. So this is what they do. Sadly, Alabama got in, even though they lost their conference championship game in a bad way. I think Notre Dame should have been in. But it is what it is. Again, and it is about money. That's why there's a narrative going around or saying that, ESPN is running it. So, of course, they're going to push teams that they, are aligned with. They're aligned with the SEC. They're aligned with, who else? ACC as well? But I don't care. To me, it's like, it is what it is. That's the only problem when you get people picking, a committee picking, they can always, whoever has the slightest argument can sway the rest if they're not determined to put a team in. You know what I mean? So, again, that's how I think, but it is what it is. So let's get into the picks. First game on the docket is Oklahoma Sooners are taking on the Alabama Crimson Tide, going down today, December 19th at 5 p.m. West Coast time, because I'm on the West Coast, so that's 8 p.m. East Coast. Man, I'm taking the Oklahoma Sooners to upset Alabama. I think Alabama is still the favorite, even though Oklahoma is hosting. But I'm still taking the Oklahoma Sooners to send Alabama packing, and they shouldn't have been in the playoffs anyway, period. So I'm taking the Oklahoma Sooners to defeat Alabama. And next games on the docket is, first one that I see is Miami, the University of Miami Hurricanes taking on Texas A&M. Your homie ArenaVince is going to take the University of Miami to get it done and eliminate Texas A&M from playoff contention, and taking the University of Miami to move on. The next two games, these are the games of the underdogs or non-Power 5 conference representation. First is James Madison University taking on the Oregon Ducks. I do not like the Oregon Ducks because I'm a Pac-12 guy back in the day. I was a Cal guy. I still like Cal. It's one of my college sports teams that I follow. Not in the fan of Oregon Ducks, even though they were a powerhouse in the Pac-12. They adapted well when they moved to the Big Ten, football-wise. But I just don't like them, man. I don't like the coach, really. I don't know. I just not feeling the Oregon Ducks. And anyways, Oregon always makes it sometimes to the promised land, but never brings the trophy home. They either get dominated or just can't get it done. It's a new coach in town. They are very dominating. But I'm taking James Madison with the upset. I know this pick is probably going to be wrong, but I'm taking James Madison to upset the world, to shock the world, and eliminate the Oregon Ducks. Sorry, Oregon. You should have stayed in the Pac-12. Maybe it went different. But y'all wanted to go to Big Ten. Stupid. And last but not least, it's Tulane. Tulane taking on Ole Miss, Mississippi University, or whatever the hell you want to call them. I would have took Ole Miss because, a lot of people are counting them out now because, their coach left. Their head coach left. Lane Kiffin went to LSU. He wanted to coach, but the university didn't let him. I would have just let the fucking coach. Let the motherfucker coach, get us a champion, so he can have a trophy in the case, a national football. But that didn't happen. So Ole Miss coming off the best season in school history, I think I want to say one of their best seasons, and taking on Tulane, fighting Green or something like that, or the Green Wave. My bad. I'm gonna take Tulane with the upset once again. I'm taking Tulane to upset Ole Miss. And that's it. That's all. I just believe they got nothing to lose. I know Ole Miss is supposed to be more dominating. A lot of people are doubting them now because of the fact that their head coach is gone. I think he took some coaching staff with him. But, the players on the field are the same. They're still probably going to get it done. But I'm taking Tulane with the upset. So once again, I'm taking Oklahoma Sooners to defeat Alabama. I'm taking the Miami University of Miami taking out Texas A&M. I'm taking James Madison to eliminate the Oregon Ducks, and I'm taking Tulane to eliminate Ole Miss from playoff contention. Those are my picks. Again, if you got a problem, you got an issue, who do you got? That's what the comment section is for. Let me know. I ain't tripping. It's all good. I'm not a college football expert. I do like football, though, and I watch college periodically. But, I understand the game and all that. So I understand that some of my upset picks probably might not going to happen. But I do think they might happen. And I'll imagine. And plus, I'm glad these non-Power 5 schools got in. It just gives hope to other non-Power 5 schools that, hey, we play good, do what we're supposed to do, win our games, and schedule, decent opponents. We might have a chance. So that's all that matters, man. It's about winning, going undefeated, and then getting a chance to go into the playoffs. As you can see, Alabama, they lost 2 games in the regular season or whatever, and then they lost their conference championship game. They didn't get punished. They're still in the playoffs. So it just depends. I think more the Power 5 conferences get more chances because, quote, unquote, they play tougher schedule, which are tougher opponents. But at the end of the day, it is football. So you just go out there and win, and then that's how you show your resume, and then you can argue all the little things. You know what I mean? But those are my picks for the college football 2025 college football playoffs round 1. Once again, Oklahoma Sooners, University of Miami, James Madison, and Tulane are all going to move on from round 1. Major upsets happening tomorrow, Saturday, and Oklahoma going to take it today, Friday. So that's it, and that's all. As always, thank you for exploring the arena we call life. Your homie, Arena Vincent. Vincent 365 Production. You know what to do? Give me a like, give me a share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. And that's it. And that's all. Who do you got? College football playoff round 1, 2025. Peace.